The air in the Rockies was thin enough to make your lungs work for it. Tom Keller liked it that way. It kept the amateurs away. He adjusted the sling on his .300 Winchester Magnum, eyes sweeping the frost-laced clearing. Beside him, his son Jake trudged through the knee-deep snow, trying to keep quiet. At 19, Jake had been pestering him for years to go on a real hunt. This was it. 4 days in, deep in the backcountry, no cell service, no comfort, just elk sign, mountain lions, and a silence you could feel in your teeth. "Tracks here," Jake whispered, crouching. Tom stepped closer, squinting. Fresh. Hooves splayed wide. The bull was big, moving fast, headed toward the timberline. "You're up," Tom said. They moved low, careful. The forest was all shadow and white breath. Hours passed without a word. Finally, near a ridgeline, they saw it. Antlers like a crown of spears, the bull standing broadside against the snow, steam curling from its nostrils. Jake shouldered the rifle, hands trembling. "Breathe out, slow squeeze," Tom whispered. The shot cracked, echoing down the valley. The bull stumbled, bolted. "Damn it!" Jake hissed. "I hit him!" They tracked the blood trail, a splatter here, a smear on a birch trunk there, down into a narrow ravine. That's when Tom noticed the other tracks, bigger, rounded, fresh. "Bear," Tom said, voice low. "Big one." They should have turned back. The sun was already knifing toward the horizon, but the trail kept winding deeper, and they followed, thinking they could finish the job before dark. They found the bull at the bottom of the ravine, lying in the snow. Half of it was gone. The rest was still bleeding. Tom raised his rifle instinctively as a low, guttural growl rolled out from the trees. Something moved in the shadows. "Dad!" Jake's voice cracked. The bear stepped into view, a grizzly, massive, its muzzle soaked crimson. It wasn't running. It was watching them. Predators didn't look at you like that unless they'd decided what you were. "Dinner." Tom backed up slowly. "Easy now. Don't—" The bear charged. The world became noise and white. Tom fired twice, the magnum roaring in his hands, but the bear kept coming, snow exploding under its paws, teeth bared. "Up the rocks!" Tom shoved Jake toward a jagged outcrop. Jake scrambled, slipping, rifle banging against stone. The bear slammed into the slope, claws tearing at the ice. Tom fired again, saw blood bloom on its shoulder. It slowed, huffing, then retreated a few steps. Not scared, calculating. They didn't wait. They climbed higher, boots scrabbling on ice-slick rock. At the top, the wind cut like glass. Below, the bear paced the ravine, head swinging side to side, nose twitching. It was waiting for them to come down. Tom's stomach tightened. They had no sat phone, no easy route back. The only trail out cut right through that ravine. Hours passed. The temperature fell hard. Jake's teeth chattered. His gloves were soaked. "We'll freeze up here," Jake said. Tom scanned the slope. The tree line was too far. The bear still lurked below, a hulking shadow in the moonlight. "Then we move now," Tom said. "Quiet. Fast." They slid down the far side of the ridge, hoping to skirt the ravine, but the forest here was thicker, every step snapping twigs. The growl came from behind. Jake spun, flashlight beam slicing the dark, and there it was, 20 yards away, closing fast. Tom raised his rifle. Click, empty. Jake fumbled for a round, dropped it in the snow. The bear surged forward. Tom did the only thing he could. Stepped between his son and the charging mass, pulling the hunting knife from his belt. The bear hit like a truck. Tom was slammed backward into the snow, claws raking his jacket. He stabbed wildly, felt the blade sink deep into muscle. Hot breath blasted his face, reeking of blood. Jake's voice cut through the chaos, a single shot deafening. The bear collapsed on top of Tom, dead weight pinning him. When Jake hauled him free, Tom's coat was shredded, blood soaking through. His own or the bear's, he couldn't tell. They leaned on each other all the way back to camp, the shadows between the trees feeling heavier now. That night, in the flicker of the fire, Jake didn't speak. Neither did Tom. Because they both knew, when you step into the wild, sometimes the thing you're hunting decides to hunt you.